We Europeans know the Sea of Japan is the Sea of Japan, just as the Mediterranean Sea is the Mediterranean Sea.
The name Sea of Japan came into common use in Europe during Japan's period of national isolation, and later spread through the international community. It is not Japan that named the Sea of Japan. A study of thousands of old maps from 5 countries by Japan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs found that about 90% of maps issued in the 19th century used the name Sea of Japan. Thus, by the 19th century, the name Sea of Japan had been established in the international community. In March 2004, the United Nations confirmed a policy requiring the use of Sea of Japan as the standard geographical name in UN official documents. It also observes the prevailing practice of the single use of Sea of Japan to ensure fairness, because designating an additional name would breach that practice and infringe upon the neutrality of the United Nations. The International Hydrographic Organization has also been using Japan Sea solely for the sea area concerned in its publication titled Limits of Oceans and Seas, S23, since its first edition in 1928. At the IHO's assembly in November 2020, member states unanimously approved that S23, which uses Japan Sea, is kept publicly available.
The U.S. Board on Geographic Names standard name for that body of water is the Sea of Japan.
Based on the board's decision, all the U.S. federal governmental agencies are required to use the name Sea of Japan, and other organizations in the U.S. are strongly recommended to use it. In addition to the U.S., the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and China also use the name Sea of Japan. Despite this international recognition, in 1992, in the meeting of the United Nations Conference on the Standardization of Geographical Names, the Republic of Korea suddenly insisted on changing the name of the Sea of Japan, or using East Sea alongside Sea of Japan.
Until then, the Republic of Korea never made any objection, neither bilaterally nor at international conferences. Since then, however, the Republic of Korea has raised the issue repeatedly at meetings convened by the United Nations, the IHO, and elsewhere.
Only 0.1% of all old maps in the studies used East Sea. Why doesn't the Republic of Korea insist on replacing East China Sea and Yellow Sea with South Sea and West Sea, which they use domestically, while challenging the name Sea of Japan?
What would you think if Spaniards wanted to change the name of the Mediterranean Sea to the East Sea because it is east of Spain? Altering the name of the Sea of Japan would be an attempt to unilaterally change the current international practice. Such an attempt is unacceptable. It is an issue not only for the countries along the Sea of Japan, but also for the international community, which benefits from a rules-based international order.
Sea of Japan was, is, and will be the one and only name recognized by the international community.